Now, once again, we say happy 2026. Oscar, karibu sana ndani ya the MC Lang Show hapa Mzuka Kibao TV. Now, when we were away, Ogeta alipewa job Mombasa,
which is quite okay.
Everyone is asking, mbona our Luo governors, our Luo leaders hawangetafutia Ogeta kitu?
No, but it has been ulikuwa nataka atafutiwe nini?
Watu ndo wanauliza, mbona unauliza?
No, ulikuwa nataka atafutiwe nini?
People asking in terms of empowerment.
No, okay.
Agwabo just died the other day.
Over the years, the Luo leaders have never been close to Baba as the others.
Oh.
Remember, even today, the Luo leaders are fighting. Okay, there is a lock-on. People are fighting Junet. The main reason is these guys have been jealous of Junet over the years because of how close he's been with Baba. And Junet is not Luo.
Are you trying to say that Luo leaders don't really approve of Ogeta, especially because he was close to
Baba? They don't. Not that they don't approve of Ogeta, but okay, it is something that it is in Luo by nature. Very few Luos pull their fellows to positions. It is something that it has been there. We were born, we found it there. We are just here. So it is normal. It would have been very difficult if it was left for Luo leaders to elevate him from where he was. I mean, he would have just been at home if it had been left for the Luo leaders.
My seventh sense tells me something. That did you watch that particular Mombasa birthday party?
Oh, celebration, yeah.
By Joho. You saw some of those speakers when they rose.
Well, that is normal in politics.
They gave
they
gave ultimatums.
Let me tell you something. In politics, for you to thrive, you have to look for a bargaining power. Even Raila himself, for him to survive all those handshakes since time immemorial, he looked for a bargaining power. He could make Nairobi a standstill, not like that necessarily Nairobi alone, but he could make Kenya a standstill for like 2 to 3 weeks. Then he would sit down with the government. So you have to look for a bargaining power. The coast leaders know that they have to look for a bargaining power going to 2027. Without the bargaining power, Joe is naked.
I want to quote, Joe, wasipokupa kinara wa chama, basi tunahama mapema.
No, that is normal. Okay, let me tell you. Before the death of first former senator, Gerald Kajwang, ODM was heading to an election. The men in black incident at Kasarani, where
ballot boxes were
were kicked and
kicked.
Before his death, Raila was at a crossroad of who to give what and what, because remember, Oparanya himself, Oparanya and Joe were yearning for the party leader. So each camp had their own boys, and each camp was threatening to withdraw from the party, and Raila not looked for a way to comfort them. Okay. Remember when Raila gave out the positions then, when he was naming bad chair and blah blah blah, he gave a bedroom list. He just woke up one morning and released a list that this is the new party officials, creating 2 deputy party leader positions just to compensate Oparanya and Joe, so that none of them to leave. So it is normal, even for the ODM party is open today.
What is Joho's game plan? Because from my checklist,
ODM party is open. The field is open. As much as they have respect for Oburu Ginga for being Raila's elder brother, the field is open for ODM party. Okay. And there are chances that ODM party, if they form a coalition with UDA, ODM might provide. There are rumors that ODM might provide the running mate position. So the boys has to look for the position. Remember, even Oparanya the other day said that he is ready to leave ODM and form a Luya unity.
The same way the coast leaders are actually
reporting. Why? Because there is ng'ombe ishawekwa malishoni.
Okay.
So tunatafuta venye tunasort hii ng'ombe.
So Joho is trying to save his neck, right?
So everybody, remember, in the ODM camp, there are names currently, there are names coming up of if in case ODM goes to a coalition with UDA, names to be proposed for deputy president position. And remember, Joho and Oparanya are not in those names. Okay. And they are very influential. Okay. So they have to find their way back.
I understand. The first thing that Joho has done is to, go away with, Ogeta, who was Raila's bodyguard. That is not going away with. That is not going away with. Mm-hmm. That is, he has inherited. That is Abdulsamad rewarding. It is Joho. No, that is no problem. Mm. That is them rewarding one of their friends. Okay. Because remember, in Raila's life, Ogeta was very much instrumental. Mm. So that is like, because in everywhere Raila went, this guy was there. Yeah? So it is like rewarding one of their friends. So don't you say that, make the appointment political. No, I'm not saying that. Would you say that Ogeta is much more comfortable under Joho's and Abdul Samad's umbrella than? No, it is. That's where the first chance came from. Mm. Because nobody gave him any chance the other side. Okay. That is where the first chance came from. So who are you to deny that? What does that tell you about Joho? What does that tell you about Joho? No, I just want you. I'm not trying to insinuate. Please don't make Ogeta's appointment political. But it is leverage to something. Don't make it political. Just make it. After that incident, for example, whatever happened, Ogeta was like Raila's left hand. Because it was with Raila through thick and thin. Sure. I think it is just sometimes God works in mysterious ways. Yeah, sure. Because I'm sure had it been reversed, that it was Raila who went ahead of, was it George? Mm-hmm. George went ahead of Raila. No. If had Raila gone, it could have ahead been of George. Worse for George than what Ogeta. Because remember, George began with Oginga. True. Raila took him from Oginga after Oginga died. Then he was with Raila all that time. The likes of Ogeta came in between. Thanks to you. That is why we had expected that Ogeta was going to stay with Oburu, unlike going to Joho and Abdul Samad. That is the reason I'm asking this question. No, okay. Another thing you need also to learn is that not everybody is the same. Okay. And not everybody likes to bring in a different pack to their circle. Sure. So I don't know. I can't say. Oh, you're trying to say that Oburu already has a team? Yeah, I can't say whatever happens because I'm not there. Okay. Whatever happens behind the scene for both families. But for Ogeta now, it's prudent. He relaxes now. Okay. Because if you listen to George's story, it's totally different. Sure. Because after Oginga died, George jumped to Raila's camp. Okay. And you swore to protect him till death. Okay. As he used to protect the father. Mm-hmm. So that is totally different. Also today, I think Ogeta has been with Raila for that time, that he even denied him chance to have time with the family. Sure. Now at least getting something like whatever appointment is gotten today will get him, because remember even George died without having a child. I'm not aware. Yeah. Okay. He had only an adopted son, but he never had his own child. Okay. So just because the job he was doing is one job that it was so much much of his time was away from his family. Okay. So as to now, I think it's time for Ogeta to relax. Okay. Because losing somebody like Raila is not a joke. I understand. Wacha yende apunge upepo ya bahari. Acha tuachane mambo ya Ogeta kidogo. Now there's another quote. Sifuna, you look like someone who needs a hug. Those are the words of Ida Odinga. While a larger section of ODM are castigating Sifuna, Ida Odinga seems to be very comfortable around Sifuna. Not comfortable around Sifuna. Remember that sometime last year, I told you that after Raila's demise or something like that, after Raila gone, there would be, it was an expected thing. Chaos would be in both ODM and in Nyanza. Sure. A lot of chaos. Then I mentioned something that in the midst of chaos,
people will listen to the voice of reason. There's somebody who will just keep quiet, then he will talk. He will begin communicating in the midst of, that is the purpose of very many people will listen to. So in the midst of all that chaos, Mama Ida was just quiet. He let everyone give out whatever they were thinking of the other person.
Okay.
Then now she rose to the occasion, then spoke. She called the Sifuna to order. And she's called also from that day, you've never even heard the other camp throwing tantrums to the other camp.
Okay.
Because she called everyone to order.
Does that answer, the question that, just how powerful is Mama Ida? Is she the one running things, or is it Oburu?
No, she was married to the old man for all those years. She was married to the old man.
So ODM is left for Ida to have a say.
ODM is for Ida to have a say.
Okay.
She has a say.
Oburu is just a switch.
She had a say. There are things that she can roar today that even Oburu will tell them.
I'm saying that because there were hearsays that, when Sifuna was under hit, Ida recalled Oburu and told Oburu that Sifuna is going nowhere.
No, yeah, that is what I'm telling you. She has a supreme say in that part. There are things that if she says today, even Oburu will follow the line. Right. Even Ruto himself, the president, there are things that if Mama Ida calls him today and tell him stop messing with 1, 2, 3, 4,
sure,
Ruto will follow that. She stayed with that old man for all that while.
You're right. I want to go out of context kidogo. Just when Eddie Okech was trying to bring up a petition to, to remove Sifuna as SG, Maverick Aoko was on the other side claiming a lot of nonsense about, Eddie Okech. What is this about family and the political approval? That if you don't have a family, you're probably on the other side of life.
Okay.
If you're not married.
No, okay.
First
question is, why are you not married?
No,
because in African traditions, you'll hear once a man gets to 20, 25, that conversation starts clicking.
Eddie Okech is my age.
No, it's okay.
Most of the guys my age are not married.
Just relax. Once a guy gets to 20, 25, that conversation starts ticking in. That either now or at one point I need to have a family. Okay. So even your dad at home, once you get to 20, sure, you'll find that the conversations you have with him, majority of them are towards family matters. And now he starts teaching you 1, 2, 3 things of life. So that is something called that is again, if your age, you're not married at 30 to 35,
sure,
it means you didn't survive the first marriage.
What do you mean?
But between 20 to 30, between 20 to 30, at one point every man gets married.
You're a survivor of a previous marriage.
Yeah. Okay. Between 20 to 30, every man gets married. It just depends. Sometimes it was a campus
or marriage. Attempts to get married.
Yeah, sometimes you stayed with a lady in campus for 4 years. Then once you guys graduated, you went separate. But you were staying with someone in the house.
Sure.
At least now when you get to the second marriage, you have a hint of experience that this is one mistake I did.
Sure.
Don't need to do it here. This is something I didn't do. Maybe that is why the other person left. Now I need to do it here. So at one point between 20 to 30, every man gets married. It just depends that will you survive the first marriage or you divorce and look for the second.
Now, the question, the reason I'm asking does Eddie owe you a wife or does he owe you good leadership?
No, okay. Why? The reason why people always equate them to the other side is you find there is no history of the first marriage.
Oh, okay.
It's either he kept it close that nobody knew. At one point he stayed with some girl. Remember, even at one point Sifuna was accused of that because nobody knows if he was married or not.
Sure.
Then at the moment he began going to so many podcasts, now he opened up and people, kumbe is married, it's only that Niloki. But does Eddie has a history of first marriage? Because at this age,
perhaps Eddie has just decided to live a private life.
Because at this age, he should be having someone. And as a public figure and a political leader, even if the private life, the family life is kept, at one point the wife, for how long did Jalango keep his wife out of public limelight? Even today, his wife is not that outgoing.
Sure.
But at one point he had to do the introduction. He had to show the public that no, I have some.
When he was vying for MP Langata.
No, he began that before.
Now, Eddie was voted overwhelmingly in Migori, especially with about over 300,000 votes, without a wife, without children. And then here comes...
No, the questions has to be there. For example, I'm sorry for this, but ni Jaka Kimba. Jaka Kimba has got marriage scandals left, right,
your next MP for Subanok.
Not next. There's nowhere it's going. It's just theatrics.
Don't say that about...
No, it's just theatrics. Jaka Kimba can't get not even a village elder. Can't get even a village elder. Have you even heard him talk in public?
You know, you'll be the first one to come back here to congratulate Jaka Kimba.
I can't. He can't beat... No, that one clear. Even if Millie decide not to campaign, he can't beat Millie. He can't.
Anyway, on Jaka Kimba.
So, for example, we've known him for scandalous marriages. He's had different, but they're scandalous.
Sure.
So it is something that even if today...
But at least he has kids.
Even if today he presents himself without a wife, we will say, ni ile shida yake ya kitambo. Ni bibi ameenda tu lakini alikuwa nayo.
So why is there so much pressure on Eddie as we finish?
Not pressure. It is just that there are so many unanswered questions. There is so much unanswered questions.
You're pushing him to what you call a lifestyle audit on something.
Not lifestyle audit. Not lifestyle audit. For example, I want to give you an example with a content creator, Nick Kwach.
Okay.
Even today, so many people know that IC, is it IC Stacy? The lady they act with Mama Ryan
is his wife.
So everybody, even people expected Mama Ryan to be the wife.
Sure.
Then at one point he had to post his wife on her birthday.
Sure.
And then since then he haven't posted her again, but at least it cleared that indeed they are not dating. He is not dating IC, but he has a wife.
Okay.
So not necessarily must Eddie parade his wife everywhere, but just one snap will clear there.
Okay.
That no, I'm married, guys.
So what do you have to say to Eddie as we finish up?
As a leader, you have to show up. Lazima utuone.
Utafutiwe?
Lazima tuone. Ama uko ile side ingine.
Hey, don't go there.
No, lazima tuone. He's a senator.
But hiyo side ingine pia watu wako.
No, but he's a senator in Kenya, and that law we don't allow it here.
It is not in chapter 6.
No, but we don't allow it here.
Guys, thank you for keeping it here on the MC Lang Katalang Show Mzuka Kibao TV. I was with this insane man. His name is Oscar Ayot. Until next time, ciao.